Hey there, language learners. Welcome to Mic to Mouth, your ultimate guide to speaking and writing English with confidence. This is M2M, where we turn your words into power. Whether you're just starting out or refining your fluency, you're in the right place. Every episode, we break down practical tips, real-life conversations, and expert tricks to help you think, speak, and write like a pro. So if you're ready to level up your English, grab a notebook, hit subscribe, and let's make every word count. This is Mic to Mouth, where your voice finds its strength. Let's begin.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something many of you ask about, getting fluent in English.
Yeah, we've got some interesting sources here. An article with some practical steps and a video transcript that really digs into what fluency even is and how you track it.
Right. And our mission, as always, is to cut through it all, pull out the best bits, and give you some solid takeaways for, your own journey with English fluency.
Okay, so let's start there. What is fluency? What does it mean?
Well, the sources seem pretty aligned on this. It's definitely not about being perfect.
No, definitely not. And it's not about knowing every single word. I mean, the dictionary's huge, right? Something like 270,000 words.
Yeah, massive. And speakers only use, 20 or 30,000 usually.
Exactly. So perfection's out. What is it then? It's more of a feeling comfortable.
Comfortable, natural. Like you can just handle different situations without freaking out.
Yeah, feeling at ease, feeling free, really. Free to get your ideas across, your personality.
I like that idea of free. Adaptable, Being able to express yourself, but also understand what others are saying.
Listening is huge, but also knowing what to do when you get stuck.
Oh, right. Like not freezing up, but being able to ask a question or say it another way.
Precisely. It's about communicating effectively, not perfectly grammatically every single time.
So, okay, if you get that comfort, that ease, what does it actually do for you?
Well, opportunities, right? Travel opens up. Work possibilities expand, definitely.
Connecting with people, too, globally.
Yeah, that comfort gives you access.
Yeah.
So the big question then, how long? Everyone wants to know the timeline.
Always. What do the experts say?
The estimate seems to hover around 12 to 18 months, but that's with consistent practice.
Okay, consistent. What does that look like? An hour a day? More?
Actually, the sources suggest even something like 15 minutes, but daily, can really add up. It's gradual, though.
Yeah, it's not like flipping a switch one day.
No. And it depends where you start, how often you actually do it.
Makes sense. So let's get into the how. What are the actual steps? What techniques work?
Well, one big thing is getting good with the language tools. So vocabulary, yes, but also idioms.
Idioms. Tricky sometimes.
They can be. And using the right ones for the dialect matters, like toot your own horn in the U.S. versus blow your own trumpet in the U.K. Same meaning, different phrase.
Little details like that show you're comfortable, you get the nuances.
Exactly. And with vocabulary, it's about being more precise. So instead of just very good, maybe excellent or fantastic or fortunate, instead of very lucky.
Okay, finding stronger words.
Yeah. And learning in chunks, not just word lists, but phrases, things people actually say together. Your brain grabs those faster when you speak.
Right, ready-made phrases. But having the tools isn't enough if you don't, use them.
Oh, totally. Exposure and immersion are probably the biggest things. You just got to use it every day.
Living somewhere English speaking is ideal, the sources say. 6 months plus.
Yeah, that full immersion forces you to use it constantly. But obviously not everyone can do that.
So what then? Just watch loads of Netflix.
Pretty much. Binge watching is great. You absorb the rhythm, the slang, different accents. Use English subtitles first, maybe, then try without.
Listening is key. And what about speaking practice?
Imitation helps. Find a native speaker whose accent or style you like and literally copy them. Repeat sentences. It helps with pronunciation, rhythm, intonation.
Like shadowing.
Kind of, yeah. And remember the culture link we mentioned with idioms. Getting familiar with cultural references, media, even current slang, it helps you feel more inside the conversation.
Makes you feel more connected, less like an outsider.
Right. Now, about accents.
Yeah.
Should you pick one, like American or British?
The sources say it can help, especially if you mostly talk to people from one place. But it's okay to keep your own accent.
Definitely okay. Fluency isn't about sounding like a native from London or New York. It's about being understood clearly. Your accent is fine.
Okay, so fluency isn't static. It can change depending on the topic, who you're with. So how do you know if you're actually getting better? How do you track it?
Good question. The sources suggest a kind of weekly check-in with yourself. Ask some simple questions.
Like what?
Like, did I feel okay speaking English this week? Was I translating everything in my head, or could I just speak?
Uh-huh.
How well did I understand people? Quickly. Maybe rate yourself, just for you. And, crucially, did they understand me?
That makes sense. Just taking a moment to notice, maybe even write it down.
Yeah, a journal could be great. Because progress is slow, right? You might not see it day to day. But looking back over weeks or months, noticing those moments of ease, that shows you the journey.
And focusing on the situations where you already feel a bit better and building out from there.
Exactly. It's all about growing that comfort zone, that adaptability.
So remember, it's really a journey towards feeling more comfortable and flexible when you communicate.
Which kind of leads to a final thought, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Fluency is really about communication, about feeling at ease so you can grab those opportunities.
Yeah.
Well, maybe shifting your focus away from trying to be perfect and towards just being comfortable and understood. Maybe that actually gets you fluent faster. Something to think about.